In this tutorial, I'm going to take you on a journey to paint these beautiful tulip flowers with me. Okay, so let's get started. So in this tutorial, you will not only learn how to paint these beautiful tulip flowers, but you will also get 3 important tips which you can carry on further in your paintings. So pay attention, watch till the end and enjoy the process. Let's get started. So you will be exploring tulips with me, and also I'm going to give you 3 important tips which you can carry further in your painting journey. So first of all, the first tip which I want to give you is about the supply. So for this tutorial you will need 100% watercolor paper. So it's better if you use 100% cotton paper because it can soak the water more and you will get better results. As far as brushes are involved, I am a big fan of using quality over quantity. So one round brush is just enough. So you can use 6 number brush or 4 number brush if you are painting on a A4 size paper, and if you are painting on a smaller paper, you can even use the smaller brush. And for the colors, we will be using lemon yellow and crimson red or quin red. If you don't have a quin red, then you can just use the basic red color as well. I'm using this artist grade camel watercolor colors. These are very nice. I got it from India, and I don't think so they are available in US or UK, but they're really good. You can use any of your favorite brand local color like White Nights or Winsor & Newton. I have a full supplies guide if you want. The link is in the bio. You can click the link and get all the supplies you need to start your watercolor journey. So we just need 3 things, 2 colors, and yeah, for the green you can use the sap green color, or we can make the green by mixing blue and the yellow as well. So just a palette, some rough tissue papers, colors, get it handy, water, everything, and we are good to go. So first of all, let's pay a little attention on the shape and the size of the tulip flower before diving straight into the painting. As I always say, sketching is everything and you cannot ignore it. For that I have Insta Live most of the Fridays, once 4 Fridays or 2 Fridays in a month. You can check on my channel, Travel Through My Canvas. In my stories you will get the details. Okay, so don't ignore the sketching thing. So for this tulip flower, if you pay close attention, it is a rectangular shaped flower. Okay, I would not say that it is a square shape, it is a little elongated flower. So let's have a closer look at its anatomy. Okay, so if I make an oval, then I have to keep this side a little longer than this side. The horizontal side will be longer, the vertical side will be longer than the horizontal side. So that's the basic thing which you have to keep in mind. If you make it like a round thing, then you will not get the exact shape of the tulip flower. After that it is simple. You just have to make a little petal here, a small petal here, and a big petal here in the other half, and just a little opening. When it comes to stem, you have to pay closer attention as well. as the stem will always be straight. So always make the stem straight and longer. So that's about the anatomy. I always say, and I always promote to have a closer look of the subject before painting in. So let's get started with the painting thing, for which I'm sure you will be very excited to see. So I'm just charging my color, mixing my color. Make sure that you have your color mixed well before you dive in. So I'm mixing crimson red and lemon yellow. Together, it will give me a nice reddish orangish color for my tulips. You can see here. Yeah, I am happy with this. If I want, I can always add more crimson red and yellow to balance the tone of the color. Okay, if you want and you are a beginner, I will suggest you to make a little outline of the flower so that you know where you have to put your pen, you have to put your paint to the paper. It will help you. With just a little outline of the flower we are making beforehand. A very light, keep your pencil a very light. Okay, now just dip your brush, take a lot of water and make a juicy mix of your color and get ready. Take a deep breath and get ready to put your, it's just a paper, okay? It's just a paper. Giving the tonal values to my flower. Okay, so one petal is done. The same way we are going to do the second one. Okay, this is a little bigger one, so pay a closer attention. Just have your brush all over it. Take a lot of water. I'm leaving a little gap. I'll not touch this with my previous one, otherwise the colors will bleed in. I'm keeping a little gap in the top part. Just spreading the color very gently here. Now I'll take more darker tonal value and I'm just using the tip of my brush and giving it. So these are just small and short tutorials to give you the confidence to paint, that you can paint. It's beautiful. If you really want to learn seriously, then I have an art membership where I take you along the journey with me, step by step, in a very like systematic manner. I give you all the tools. If you want, you can click the link in the description and you will get all the details in your mail ID. And it's a lovely place to be there. So now for this petal, I want a little more tonal value, so I'll wet it again. You can wet watercolors again, yes, and just on the sides I am giving it. Have a closer look, observe it, how I am doing, and then you can definitely paint. Now I'm going to mix my green, take my green, a little yellow, I'm putting in my green, and putting it here. Look how I am using my brush. Okay, now I am giving a little, taking again the same thing, a darker tonal value. I'll use the tip of my brush and I'll just do it on the side. Now for the leaf, I'm mixing a lot of color, loading my brush fully, and this is called wet and wet technique. So today I just tell you a little bit about wet and wet technique. Like this, we give the second tonal value when the first layer is still wet. If you want a little more darker, you can always use the tip of the brush, and when the first layer is wet, add more color. You have to be observant that your first layer is still wet or dry. What is the situation of your layer? That's called wet and wet technique. That's the second technique which you can use in your watercolor paintings to give tones. Okay, now I'm just going to paint my chicken, and if you want a detailed one and you want to go deeper and really want to paint in your own style, come join us. It's a beautiful community, it's a beautiful place. It's called Creative Circle. By clicking the link in the description, you will get all the details in your mail. Along with that, you will also join a beautiful art club in which I send weekly art tips, and you'll also get a free guide. So just by clicking the one link below, you will join our beautiful community. Okay, so now we'll work on the top of the tulip flower. For that, I'm taking a little deeper, darker crimson red, and I'm also mixing a little burnt sienna in that. Just a little burnt sienna. If you don't have burnt sienna, you can mix a little brown as well. And a very little of ultramarine blue, but make sure it is not so much. And I'll just put it here. Now this is not wet and wet, this is, I'm just putting dry. Everything is dried, and I just put this color, darker tonal value, and then I wash my brush and I'm going to extend it. This flower is just a burst of colors. So one more layer will add in it, so I'm again wetting it. For wetting it again and again, you definitely need good cotton paper. This is a little more than a simple loose style. This time I decided to go a little different style with you all, as I always want you all to try different things, play more and have fun. I don't want you to limit yourself until you find your style. I know. So in that membership, my main aim is to help you to find your style so that you can paint in your own style. You can find the unique yourself, the things which you like more. If you want, you can make a bunch of tulips, but yeah, this is really good enough. And to learn one flower, then you can definitely paint the bunch of tulips. And as always remember to sign your painting. It gives you a lot of confidence. I hope you had fun with this tutorial. So my friends, I'm sure you have enjoyed painting this beautiful tulip with me and have learned something new. Always remember to enjoy the process and have fun while you are painting. For those who want to dive deeper and paint in their own unique style, there's a link below. And don't forget to share this video with your beautiful art friends. For now, bye-bye and see you in the next video.